Warning: the show you are about to watch is for comedic purposes only. We strive to entertain and make you laugh. We strive to keep things family friendly and keep it at a PG-13 rating. The show itself covers news topics that you probably don't see every day, pop culture, TV shows, movies, video games, and a redneck. If we make you laugh just once, then we're doing our jobs. If you get offended in any way whatsoever, go cry to your mom because these two military veterans don't want to hear about it. So sit back, relax, join in on the shenanigans, and enjoy the show. Broadcasting straight to you from the good old interwebs on Accidental Punch TV, it's The Sully Show. Starring JT Hollis and the not-so-mastermind of the entire program, Sully. Join us in our viewer chat. And now, here's Sully! Yes! Even if I'm 2 minutes late, go after yourself. We got JT up on the screen. Hi, JT. He's having some fun there. We were doing show prep and all that stuff, and it's all good. And here I am. Yay. Come on into the chat room, twitch.tv/accidentalpunch. That's where we're live. YouTube, Kick, D-Live, Facebook, we're everywhere. Follow us, even on X, which still sounds like we're on a porn site if you ask me.
Right.
But what do I know?
I mean, it's the old Skinamax porn site, but still.
True. Although they probably do show a lot more skin and things than anything on those wonderful social media posts on X. So, yeah.
You know what I liked about the old Skinamax channels, though? You had to use your imagination.
We'll call it Pornhub Lite. How about that?
Pornhub Lite.
Pornhub Lite. It's wonderful. I still don't know why the chat's not working here.
That's a nice one, Pornhub Lite. I like that one.
Pornhub Lite. Isn't it wonderful?
Pornhub Lite.
Lite.
Yes, I like it. I like it.
I like it too. I really don't know why the chat's not working. I don't know. I don't know why.
All I know is I didn't do it.
I'm wondering if there's another OBS update that kind of hurt it. You know, like just broke the code or something.
It's a good possibility.
Yeah. It's something. Big Tank says if X is considered a porn site, it's only Red Shoe Diaries from the old Showtime late nights. Nice. I like that one. Nice. That's a good one, yep. Tank. I like that one.
That was good.
JT, who do we have in the chat room today?
Oh, I'll tell you right now, we got a small crew, but we got a good crew with us. But the rest, I know, are on their way. We want to say hi to the longest subscribing member to the channel and the third member of the Sully Show crew.
The what?
One and only. What?
You just said Scully.
I started to say Scully, and then I caught it. I'm like, wait, I say it that way. The third member of the Sully Show crew. The one and only Lady Death, a.k.a. Nakia. She is with us tonight. Great to have her along, as always.
All right.
You mentioned him already, the master of useless information. Big Tank, he is here as well. And the crochet queen from across the northern border, the one and only Carol.
Yeah.
She is with us as well.
All right there, Crossfire.
Right.
And for those that don't get that reference, you should have watched last night's show.
Yeah, it turned into a debacle.
It really
on my end, anyway.
It really did. Craziness, I tell you. Craziness. Oh, busy week. Busy week since last Tuesday, folks. Busy week. Not just
There's been a
for me,
whole lot of shit going
but-
on.
oh my God. Like, the world's going to hell in a handbasket yet again.
True.
Then again, I don't think it ever, like, stopped getting out of the basket. I think we're more like a bucket of crabs.
I think the basket just got too full.
Yeah, and as you get to the top of the bucket, the other crabs pull you back down,
Right.
Because let's face it, this world sucks right now. And we
Well,
live
I
in
keep
it.
seeing. Go ahead.
I just said we live in it.
Yes, we do live in it. And I keep seeing a post on Facebook that says, I serve my country to protect the country that I love, not this crap that it's turned into.
You know what? You're not wrong.
No, it's definitely not wrong.
You're not wrong. But
Would I
friends-
step up and do it again if something were to happen right now?
Oh, in a
Hell yes, I
heartbeat.
would.
In a heartbeat. Absolutely.
In a heartbeat.
Carol,
Carol just said that she's moving on Saturday, so she
Oh.
may not be on next week. Have to see when she can get the Wi-Fi set up in her new place. Well, congratulations on moving, as well as I'm sorry you have to move.
Yeah. Well, maybe
And
it's for
hopefully
the
we
better.
see you next week.
Maybe it's for the better.
Yes. Well, that's why I did both sides of it. Yay, she's moving. Ah, shit, she's moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Craziness, right?
Hopefully
folks?
she has help. Hopefully she has help.
Agreed. I will not be helping because she's up in Canada.
Yeah. Threaten them with your crochet needles, Carol. That'll get all the help you need.
Stab them with it. If they get out of line, just go zing. Do little zing.
Big Tank says, life in a basket. It's like a roller coaster that broke down, but we are stuck while inverted in a loop.
You are not wrong.
No, he's not.
You're not wrong.
Too much rent. I understand that.
Oh yeah, it's. Whew. That
We've
thing
all been
is-
there.
and we're still there.
Even when we're not renting, we're still there.
Although I will admit that since having our own place, and
Mhm.
this has nothing to do with people renting or anything like that, because listen, been there, done that, but it's cheaper for me to have a condo than it was to have an apartment.
Yep.
And actually, I can't really say that. When we were doing the show from my apartment, that's how long ago this has been. Okay, I have video evidence of all of this. The amount of rent we were paying only went up like 2 or 3 times, but we
Right.
never broke 800. Okay, never broke
Okay.
800 a month for rent. Water was included. We paid the electric, cable, whatever, but water was included. So yay.
Right.
Even now, and our electric bill is like, oh,
Yeah. The electric's the one that gets you. The water doesn't get you. The gas doesn't get you. It's the electric that'll get you.
We have Eversource here in Connecticut. There are some places here in Connecticut that do not have Eversource. They have their own electric company.
Right.
I think I would rather be living there because, and here's why. Some friends of mine live in this area that have this electric company, and they love it because their rates are so low.
Right.
I do not keep my lights on a lot. I don't. And
Right.
every light that I have is energy saving, LED,
Right.
dimmed down because I have control over all of them.
He has control.
Listen, if I could have all of the she who shall not be named dots as just computer, Star Trek is reality in my house, okay?
Right.
But the amount that we're paying for the electric is skyrocket. My bill last month. Now, mind you, last month in Connecticut, we did have some nice warm weather, so we didn't have the heat on. I also live in a middle unit. My bill was over $400.
Damn.
Now, a lot of people say, well, you work from home. Doesn't matter if I'm working from home. Right. I have things shut down for a reason. They go on standby. They do everything that we need to do to save money. And nope, skyrocket. The Western Echo just came in.
Well, kind of. He came in, he says, Fallout is the greatest series this year. I mean, hi and bye. Out with family. Have a great show.
Oh, well, thanks, Echo. Glad you stopped by. Say hi to the fam. I have not watched Fallout yet. I haven't. I have it in my queue. It's the next thing I'm going to be watching because I have heard nothing but great reviews of the show. Whether you like the video game or not, you're going to love this show, apparently.
Right.
So, now, Big Tank says, with our solar panels, we have not paid electric in 4 years. So, yeah. I want to get solar panels.
But they won't let you.
Technically get solar panels. The problem is we have units attached to each other. Which means that...
Yeah, but each one should be on their own separate meter.
But that also all depends on how they would have to install it.
Yeah, yeah. And it could get a little tricky, but it could be done.
And technically, the HOA needs to make that decision, not us.
Right.
It has been talked about. And it'll save us a shit ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
It really will.
Well, and it's funny that you sit there and you talk about, you actually should have used less electricity.
Yes.
And your bill was higher. Mm-hmm. What's funny is, okay, my normal load, or our normal load here includes 3 fish tanks and, a couple other small little items that run 24 hours a day and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Which, I think we're around 100 on a monthly basis.
Okay.
But even on the holidays, when, we have all our decorations out and all the inflatables that are running half the night, all night long and part of the day and, all that additional load.
Yeah.
And I still don't think we break 150.
Nice.
A month. Because I've had people say many times, man, with all this stuff, your electric bill must shoot out the roof. And it's like, well, not really.
Well, yeah, especially since things are LED now.
Yeah.
And believe me, LED is a lot better when it comes to energy.
Oh, yeah.
A lot better. The big thing is, what did he just say?
On his holidays when he goes JT crazy with the decorations.
Yeah, bringing out the minions and all that stuff. I mean, it happens.
What can I say, man? I love my happy stuff.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
I mean, in the long run, okay, in the long run, and this is how screwed up Connecticut is.
Mm-hmm.
Connecticut is one of the highest electric rates in the nation.
Right.
And I can confirm that.
Nakaya says that her bill has been over $300 since December due to so many extra damn people in the house that she's trying to get rid of.
Now,
they're worse than gonorrhea.
Oh boy. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to bring it on this screen because I have screens everywhere.
Trying to adjust my camera a little bit because I'm off center. See if that helps any. Or if I went the wrong way.
Rates in the U.S. Now, Hawaii I know this for a fact. Hawaii actually has the highest electric rate. The highest.
Okay.
Hawaii's
Yeah,
rate.
Big Tank, we're trying to figure out why the chat doesn't work. It hasn't worked for 2 weeks now.
Yeah, we're working on that. I don't know why it's not working. I really don't. So Hawaii has 44.28 for the electric rate.
Mm-hmm.
Connecticut is 27.4. And that's a 2% change from the last rate.
Damn.
Tennessee has 12.05. They dropped.
Good for Tennessee. That's good for Tennessee.
Let's see. New York is 23. Alaska's 23. New Hampshire's 25 cents.
You would think Alaska
our
would be
rate-
so much higher.
Our rate is higher than New York. Our
Which
rate.
Indiana have?
Big Tank. Tennessee has hydroelectric power. Yes, I know. That's why. So here you go. From highest to lowest, it goes Hawaii at 44, Rhode Island at 31, California at 29, Massachusetts at 28, and Connecticut at 27.
Damn.
The
Want to
fifth
say hi real
highest
quick
rate.
to our good friend Will.
Will.
Just joined us in the chat room tonight.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Great to have
sir?
you along.
How you doing, my friend? Doing
You know what's
good?
really interesting about those facts that you just threw out
Enlighten me.
is the fact that, you know, they're pretty much worthless.
They are. They are. They're very worthless.
Yeah. Just like
Oh no, these are actually very, very useful. These are very useful because it is time for the useless information of the day from the Book of Useless Information, written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. These are fun. That's what we like to call it. Fun.
they're fun but worthless.
Fun but worthless. Yes. And I believe we're on foreign translation.
Mm-hmm.
And what did we say? We did rodent was the last one, right?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
We did sneeze. Phoneism.
Yes, that's right.
Phoneism.
Because you were celebrating that you actually said it right.
I said it right. So I don't know if this is useless or not, but I kind of understand this, and most military people will. The U in U-boats stands for underwater. Makes sense. The U in U-boats stands for underwater.
It's an underwater boat. We just don't want to say underwater boat every time we're talking about an underwater boat, so we just call it a U-boat, so that way we don't have to call it underwater boat every time we want to talk about the underwater boat. Do you understand?
I understand.
I don't think I could do that again if I tried.
You probably could not. Ever.
Clip that. I want to keep that one for prosperity's sake.
Someone clip it. Someone clip it. Someone clip it.
I just went on one of the best rambles on one word that you have ever heard.
Hey, listen, that was a pretty good one.
It was a good one.
I'll give you that. It was good.
It was about the U in U-boat stands for underwater.
Mm-hmm.
And I just went on a good 30-second tangent there.
It was good. We got it on camera.
She just went, yeah,
Yeah.
walked off. Yeah.
So I'm going to do these out of order
Okay.
because I think the last one is great. In most of the world's languages, the word for mother begins with the letter M. Not bad. Want to say hi to Keaton, chiming in on Facebook. Hello, sir. You're just in time for the useless information of the day, where I take 3 wonderful facts and go, hey, yeah,
Check
it is
this
what it
out.
is.
Check this out.
Just saying. Just putting it out there.
So what's our next one?
Our next and last one. The word constipation
Oh God.
comes from a Latin word that means to crowd together.
I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but 2 things right now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town.
And Jill quickly followed.
Yep. The word constipation comes from a Latin word that means to crowd together.
Crowd together. I would think it would mean to shove way too much stuff into a way too small of an area.
Yeah. I mean, possibilities
But that's
are
just-
endless, really.
That's just a redneck thinking.
That, my friends, is today's useless information from the book of useless information written by Noel Botham and the Useless Information Society. Do not sponsor this show. I do not earn a penny from this, but go and buy it. Check it out. There's a lot of different ones out there. This is only one of them. One of them.
There's several. If you go onto the website and check it out, there are
there's-
several books on there that you can
There's a lot.
get your hands on.
There's a lot.
Yes, there is.
There's a lot, I tell you. A lot.
There's a whole lot of shit out there, that is for sure. You know what that means, folks? That means that it is time for the Sully Show Dad Jokes of the Week. That's right, the Sully Show Dad Jokes of the Week is brought to you courtesy of my daughter because it was her idea. So blame it on her. Well, actually, it wasn't her idea. It was her fault because she got me going on dad jokes one day on the phone. And I'm like, it was a Tuesday. So the show was in my brain. And I'm like, hey. And we've been doing it ever since.
Truth.
So, but you can still blame her. Want to say hi to Marissa. Just joined us in the chat room. Says, hi, I've missed you all. And we have missed you too, Marissa. We have.
Yes,
we
we have.
All right. So dad joke number 1. What's brown and sticky? Nice one to follow up the constipation thing with.
Hold on, I
What's
got an answer.
brown?
I got an answer for that.
Okay.
That is one big pile of shit.
True but wrong. True but wrong. Want to say hi to Koshari. He came in and says, hey, oh man, I just can't catch a break. Rough couple of weeks. We feel you, Koshari. We're right there with you. Also want to say hi to Mr. Mess. Just came in the chat room and said, oh. So the answer to what's brown and sticky is a stick.
He jeopardizes my ability to effectively govern this student body.
Well, makes you look like an ass is what he does, Ed.
Pretty much. All right. So 2 guys walked into a bar.
Ouch.
The third guy ducked.
Eh.
What are you people? On dope?
Cochetti says she got her first tick bite ever.
Oh no.
No, that's what happens when you don't treat them to dinner first.
Right?
So, Sully, did you hear about the actor who broke his leg on stage?
No.
He's still in the cast. And one more for you. How do you get a country girl's attention?
I don't know how.
A tractor.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries. Is there someone else up there we could talk to? No, now go away, or I shall taunt you a second time.
Want to say hi to Viking Brewer, just came in and says, of all times to unmute, dad jokes time. You got that right, pal. It's one of the best parts of the show, along with all the other parts of the show.
I mean, why not? You know, but
exactly.
Keaton does say, "What's the defense?" I'm going to say difference. He said defensive. So there's a. I wish I could isolate that, but he says, "What's the difference between a Mustang and a porcupine?" I don't know. What's the difference between a Mustang and a porcupine?
Good question. Will says, so about that country girl, also to get her attention, just say, here, hold my beer. Hell no, I ain't telling the country beer girl to hold my beer because she'll drink it.
You haven't met anybody you didn't kill?
Well, I haven't killed you yet.
But anyway, folks, that was this week's The Sully Show Dad Jokes of the Week.
Yep. The pricks are on the outside.
Nice. Coach Eddie asked, did you miss my dad joke? Yes, I did, but I looked back up. Her dad, I'm assuming this is her dad joke. I put my boobs on my husband's head and tell him he is under a breast.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, not at all.
Not wrong. Not wrong at all.
And you know, there's never, well, I won't say never, but there's hardly ever anything wrong with boobs on the head either. So
also true.
Yeah.
Very,
there you
very
go.
True. I love that you made a very good point there, JT.
Hey, you know what? I come up with them every now and then. Not very often, but every now and then I do get a hold of one or two good ones.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Yay. You did it. You did it. Yay.
So do we want to just go ahead and knock out the other one?
Oh, we're gonna do what we need to do because we're gonna do this.
Accidental Punch Productions and the Sully Show proud to bring to you the Trailer Park. And now enjoy 3 brand new Hollywood movie trailers.
That's right. We're gonna make this into the first hour. What a joy! Because like I said, we got a big show prep, and hopefully this leads into a next bit that we want to do too. So we're gonna knock this out of the way. And we've got Hollywood movie trailers, 3 new ones to be exact. Ones that I don't think I even grabbed from Discord just yet, because there are others in there. But why not start it off with a bang? You know?
And he stresses the butt.
I do stress the butt. And let me tell you, sometimes you gotta stress the butt. Just saying, sometimes you gotta do it. You know? You gotta do it. This one was actually just posted not too long ago. And it's from Viking Brewer. Giggity. All right.
Well, that was the kosher. He's best pun this week. My neighbor told me some kids were putting up the red flags on the mailboxes in the area. So I asked him if they were false flags.
Yeah. I could see that. I could see that being a slight issue. I really can.
Yes. Yeah. Piss off the mail person.
Bastard.
Fear says, okay, the phone's resting. The laptop is fired up.
Whoop, whoop. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Well, this first trailer is supposedly going to be in theaters, but it could also potentially be released on Amazon the same day. And this is, starring, I believe it's starring Channing Tatum. Channing Tatum is back. But let's see what it is. How's Blink Twice? Oh, wrong button. There we go.
So, everybody's dead. How about we start at the beginning?
Okay, here we go. Jess, Frida, this is my childhood buddy, Cody. Vic, my left and right hand man. Perfect. Tom.
Hi. All right, who did this?
This is Frida, Sarah, Frida.
Thank you.
This is our resident wonder boy, Heather, Camilla. Later. What's up, man? I don't know who that is. We're going to my island for a few days. Do you guys want to come?
This is crazy. Did we just jet off to a billionaire's island with a bunch of strangers? Oh, he's not a stranger. He's Slater King.
Everybody say, making memories! Making memories!
You having a good time?
We're having a great time. We're drinking champagne and we're eating amazing food. So do you think the human sacrifice is before or after dinner? Legendary parties of Slater King. Not what I thought it was gonna be.
We still have fun. It's just a little different now.
What do you mean? Phones, please. Wait, for real?
You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do.
I'm having a great time here. But I also have this feeling that I'm like, not.
Where's my knife?
Ooh, I want to stop it right there because, yeah, so far, big cast. Big cast. Viking Brewer, I recommend before from personal experience. Let's go on.
Knife? Who has my knife?
Oh, dude, your eye.
What? Oh, no, I know, right?
There's something weird going on here.
Everybody's smiling and laughing like 1960s flight attendants. Like, I'm having a good time. I'm like, I'm having a great time.
Can't you feel it? There's something wrong with this place.
Where's Jess?
Who's Jess?
My friend that was in the room next to mine. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! I feel like we're forgetting like a lot of stuff.
Okay, but like, how? Something's making us forget.
Uh-oh.
We need to know what's really going on.
Please, Wise, I'm in danger.
Well, maybe not. Let's not answer that one, right?
Okay. I'm not going to lie. That actually looks pretty good.
Definitely looks like something different. What worries me is you're in trouble when you're smashing somebody with what looked to be a laptop.
Yeah. First, Big Tank says, you see that his future wife directed him in this? Yes. Koshiri, I feel like this is a Survivor trailer for season 12.
And Mr. Mess followed that up with Channing Tate. Yum.
Yeah. Oh my God. And
Micaiah says, plenty of eye candy for sure.
yeah.
Hey, look who showed up.
Oh, look. Kitty cat. Like, hey, pay attention to me. We're doing a show, damn it.
Right.
Doing a show. Simple as that. Koshiri, it's a cow. So anyway, this next one, I feel like Warner Brothers is trying to make up for some things. Movies that were canceled, shelved, or completely done and just they're not doing anything. And I think they're trying to like smack you in the face all at once, which is fine.
Well, that's not nice. You shouldn't smack people in the face.
I agree. You shouldn't. You should just be able to see the kitty cat.
Well, of course, he's like, no, Sully, go back, kitty. No. Brewer's like, hashtag bring back the kitty.
The other white meat. There it is. There's the kitty cam.
Keep purring away.
Gotta love cats.
No, you don't have to, but it does help if you have them.
Listen, I don't trust any animal that plots to kill you in your sleep, okay? And if you don't understand what I mean, put a cat in your house. See what happens. It's like
She does
cemetery all
a
over.
pretty good job, especially with her sister.
Oh, let's see. But anyway, this next one, clearly by Warner Brothers, they do not sponsor this show. This is an M. Night Shyamalan experience.
Ooh.
Not a film, folks. Not a movie, but an M. Night Shyamalan experience.
Okay, we'll see. Brewer says, you already lost me. Only because you can't say Shyamalan.
Yeah. I can't say Shyamalan.
Shyamalan ding dong, dang it.
My question is, what is going to be the twist? What's going to be the twist?
What a twist.
Let's find out. He says, so I die watching it? Got it.
Brewer says, that's beside the point.
So Mr. Mess says, this guy, again, his stuff stopped being interesting 3 movies ago. 3 movies ago?
You shouldn't talk like that about Brewer like that,
right,
Mr. Mess. You really shouldn't.
So, M. Night Shyamalan actually made up for things with Split and with Glass. Clearly, Glass, yeah, with all 3 of them. Because it was Bruce Willis was Unbreakable. Then you had Split, which had what's his name there, who played Professor X. And then you had Glass, where Samuel L. Jackson reprised his role. And Glass was the last one of those 3. So yes. Yes. But let's see what happens with Trap.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Lady Raven.
All right, come on.
Wait. I gotta tie my shoe.
No, dad jokes. This is serious. Come on.
I'm sorry.
We're in.
Lady Raven!
Is that Josh Hartnett?
This is slap, Dad. Thank you. This is literally the best day of my life.
Son of a bitch, that's Josh Hartnett. He's back. He does not look like the Josh Hartnett of old. Koshiri, I already hate it. Let's go on.
Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I can leave you here in the seat.
I'm good, Dad.
Are you good, though?
Right?
Cooper, Jamie, what's with all the police trucks outside? The cameras everywhere, Jamie. I'm not supposed to tell.
Uh-oh.
Something happening?
They're all gonna die.
Don't rat me out. I won't. You know the butcher? The freaking nut job that goes around just chopping people up? Well, the feds or whatever heard that he's gonna be here today, so they set up a trap for him. This whole concert, it's a trap. They're watching all the exits, checking everyone that leaves. There's no way to get out of here.
I'm calling it now. Josh Hartnett is the murderer. Done. Plot
Brewer
ruined.
says, I saw the twist It's the pretzel.
Let's go on. I win. You don't have to see the movie, folks.
Dad. Dad. Dad.
Dad.
I'm sorry, Riley. What was that?
Your daughter's never gonna forget this day.
Be kind of dope, right?
Yeah.
So, let's discuss this.
Hey, want to say hi to Amanda? Just got in. She goes, "Oh my God, finally got to link the work after updating Facebook. Damn meta crap." Anyway, smiles. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Glad to have you with us, Amanda. Koshini says,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Personally, that trailer gave way too much information.
well, and one of the comments that I saw was, "I'm not even mad that I gave away the main plot right in the beginning."
I am, though. I am.
Wow. I'm going to let you say Nikaya's comment.
Would have been better if Stephen King did it, I think. No.
Don't think so?
Well, here's why. Stephen King would never have made it that obvious. Because clearly I figured it out within the first minute of the trailer. So, yeah. You don't leak that stuff. Like, there's your twist.
So what you're saying is that was a worse trailer than the Batman versus Superman trailer.
And that was bad. Viking Brewer. Bet the twist is that he made a different movie and this trailer is for a movie that's not real. That would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
That would be really, really interesting.
Koshiri says, if Stephen King did this, he wouldn't have even been trapped. It would be called baited instead, and the killer already knew the plan and planned for this event.
Not wrong. Not wrong. Just saying. Just saying. Hey, you know what? I want to thank Vera Lynn for subscribing to the channel.
Oh, thank you, Vera Lynn.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Love you. I saw her this weekend. Just like Mr. Mess saw him too. It's good stuff. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the craziness that is this show. Brings a tear to my eye. Really does. Thank you.
Nikaya wants to know, what was the name of the movie he did where the earth was killing everyone's or the plants or something like that?
M. Night Shyamalan. That was not The Village. What was that? That was because that was with Mark Wahlberg, wasn't it? If I remember
while you're trying to figure that out, Brewer's reply to Coach Eddie's comment was, would that make the killer masturbated?
Yeah, there it is. The Happening. The Happening was that was with Mark Wahlberg and Zooey Deschanel. Yeah, nature was killing everybody. How dare you mess with us?
Yeah, it's called climate change. Too soon?
Oh, sad face. Sad face.
Somebody had to go there. Might as well be the redneck.
You did. You did.
And rather nicely, I think. But anyway.
Well, let's round it off with this last trailer that I'm sure everyone has already watched. At least 8,602,059 views since it was dropped yesterday by a certain someone.
I didn't do it.
Oh no, that's the actual numbers on YouTube. I'm just gonna hit play.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider. I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Well.
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
He can after what you did to him.
It's true.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
I'm just going to pause it right here because every single Deadpool movie, the trailer and the soundtrack has always had some type of song that everybody knows and is now going to top the charts again. Including,
I will say this: the soundtrack for this movie is freaking amazing.
Koshiri says she loves that they brought back the yellow suit. This is the first time you're seeing the yellow suit. As a matter of fact, this suit, this picture right here, is almost comic accurate. Almost. Obviously, he's missing the mask. But let's go on.
You were an X-Man. You were the X-Man. I am soaking wet right now.
This shot right here is more of a comic accurate Wolverine than we have seen since the first X-Men movie. Because the claws are actually coming up from the top of his hands. Mr. Mess says, note the building in the back called Lee Fields. Yes, Lee Fields feet only, I believe it was. Yep, it's there. But there's more Easter eggs. Trust me. There's a lot of Easter eggs. Let's go on.
Boys are so silly.
This is what I'm talking about.
Giant Man. Giant Man. Scott Lang. That's Ant-Man right there. And yes, the 20th Century Fox sign in the background is pretty good. But see this picture here, this scene here, do you know how many X-Men or villains of X-Men are in this right here? This shot? Woo, there's a lot. There's a lot. Let's go on.
About big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die? Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching powder?
They know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even forest bump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes. I can't.
Now, who's excited for Marvel Phase 5 to just erase everything that has happened except for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness? Who's ready for it? Come on. You know you are.
Do you want to build a snowman?
You know you're ready for it. You know it. It is going to be absolutely amazing. Amazing. Now, Mr. Mess, do it. You gotta fix it eventually, right? It's gotta get fixed eventually.
That's who.
I would say, and you know, not me. You know, me. Me, absolutely.
And Nikaya says that she's taking off work and going opening day. Take your boss with you.
There you go.
Go to lunch first, you know.
I mean, there's so many villains just in this shot. One of them you can see crouching down. That is Toad. Yes, Ray Park is back as Toad. Basically, any villain that died in the last couple of movies, they're all here in this shot. It's crazy. And the fact that they're using Scott Lang's skeleton as like a base, that's even worse. Callisto, yes, Callisto is back. Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I believe she's right here on the left-hand side of your screen.
You're pissing me off.
Azazel, the red guy right here, right by the stairs. Pyro's supposed to be in this as well. So, yeah. Lots of villains coming back. Yay! Bring them all back. That's what I say, folks. Bring them all back. This, I am so glad that this is the first movie under Marvel Studios for Deadpool. And I'm so glad that they are keeping it rated R. I really am. Because let's face it, you can't PG-13 Deadpool. I know they did with Once Upon a Deadpool, but yeah. Big Tank says X-23 will be back as well. Yep. Yes, she will. Deadpool can't be anything but rated R or X. Not wrong. Not wrong. That cat is just annoying you today. Are you going to kill him? Are you going to kill the cat?
No. I won't do that. May gently throw it against the wall or something, but I'm not going to kill her.
That, my friends, is this week's trailer park for this week. If you have a trailer you want us to show and review and give our 2 cents on it, send it to us by going into Discord. It's free and updates automatically, by the way. And join us. Post it in our Trailer Park Discord channel. It's real simple, real easy. The link is in the chat room for Twitch. By all means, come on in and have some fun with us every day in between the show. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Yes. Yes.
We're going to get ready to take a break. When we come back from the break, we will have JT's world record story for this week. I believe it's what, week 98? Am I right?
Yeah, I can't believe we're almost to 100 weeks.
Live show 98.
Right.
That's really how we should do it. Live show 98. Yeah. Not consecutive, because clearly have to take days off from time to time.
Yes.
But show 98. And yet...
It's something you have to be on your toes for.
And yet Western Echo still has not killed his liver.
That we know of.
True. So we'll have that. We've also got 2 articles, one involving movies and another involving memorabilia. And if we have time, I can't believe I read that as well as the dumbass of the week. Hopefully we'll have time. So with that being said, you are listening. What?
As I say real quick, there's I posted several pictures in the #art channel on Discord tonight.
Yeah, go check them out. There you go. Click the link. We've got it in there multiple times so you can't miss it. Go check out some of JT's art that he's been doing. It's good stuff. So you're listening and watching the Sully Show right here on Accidental Punch TV. We will be right back. Oh, yes. It's a threat and a promise. We'll be right back.
When I served, my work was critical, and I don't feel like that's the case anymore.
I lost all of my friends when I got out. Had to start my whole life over.
I didn't know what to do each day. Then my marriage hit a real rough patch.
It got so bad that I was even thinking about suicide. I called the Veterans Crisis Line. I tell my buddies to call in case they ever need it.
When I retired, things slowed way down and lots of bad memories came back. I still go through tough times, but I'm glad I called.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone.
The person on the other end of the line isn't going to judge. Lots of responders are veterans too.
We all need to take care of ourselves. If you're going through a rough time, call the Veterans Crisis Line.
Basically telling Pepper Potts, Pepper Potts, Merle's Inlet, wow, same setting, whatever, however, freaking hell, wow. Western Echo says R. Kelly being a douche. In related news, science states that 2 by 2 does in fact equal 4. Well, 2 times 2, wow. You know who would like it? Wow, holy crap.
You want to try that one again? He says he's going to he's going to reset his phone and
gifted to hidden nature. Wow, holy shit. Western Echo says Netflix, wow, holy crap.
You want me to try it?
Sure.
VGD specializes in making your memories come to life. memorabilia from your time in the military, law enforcement, the medical field, or maybe about your own home business. We can get you squared away. Check us out. Reach out to us at vgdshop.com or on Facebook at facebook.com/veterangardendeco and hang some VGD on your wall today.
Have you ever been browsing the interwebs and you found that one video or article where you say to yourself, you know, that person's a real complete and total dumbass? Well, if you have, we want it! You can send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com with the subject line, Dumbass of the Week. Tell us who you are, put the link to the video or article right there in the body, and send it on in. If you don't want to do that, make sure to join our Discord channel. If you click on the link when you're in our Twitch chat, you can join for free. And you can post that video or article right in our Dumbass of the Week channel. The Dumbass of the Week every Tuesday right here on Accidental Punch TV and The Sully Show. Join the awesomeness you know you wanna.
And a possible accomplish.
Wow. Kay said he was originally intended to bounce a full 13 miles down the filed coast.
Yes, in Georgia, a Georgia man was The
original Matrix is now a cinematic classic. It is very much a cinematic. Wow. Holy shit.
Notes that Black Freemasonry founder Prince Hall, Old North.
Over the last couple of weeks, there's been wow, holy shit. Drought. You are watching and listening to The Sully Show right here on Accidental Punch TV. Wow. We're back. Hello. Yep, I'm playing it. That's right.
Cool and at a ball, and I'm looking for some action.
Just saying.
Like Mick Jagger said, I can't get no.
Worst part is I heard this on the radio not too long ago. Come on into the chat room, twitch.tv/accidental punch. That's where we're live. D-Live, Kick, Facebook, X, we're all over. Trying to have some fun with everybody. That's what we do. We try to have fun with everybody. JT's back too. Look at that. He was actually back before I came back from the break. I didn't even see him come back because the window was blocked at the moment. Because that's how I roll. You know, I gotta do shit. Before we get into your world record story, just to kind of paint the picture for people of the cast of Deadpool, Owen Wilson will be playing Mobius M. Mobius. Wow. Can't screw up
no,
Morbius
you're right.
and Mobius. So he'll be reprising his role from Loki. Brianna Hildebrand is Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Jennifer Garner is playing Elektra. She's reprising her role as Elektra. Yep. Tara Strong will be playing Miss Minutes. Colossus will be on screen as well. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see Colossus throw Wolverine. That would be pretty awesome. Just putting it out there. Aaron Stanford, who played Pyro in the original X-Men movies, is back. Shatterstar is back, Louis Tan. And Tyler Mane, who played the original Sabretooth, is back. Just to paint the picture. It's going to be crazy. I think I will have to agree with Big Tank. I think this is going to be movie of the year. People want it. People can't wait. It's going to be amazing.
But does it meet all the categorical requirements?
Yes, it does actually. Because Yukio is back. So you've also got Leslie Uggams, who plays Blind Al. So there, you've got a lot of different representation, including Russian and Indian, because you have Dopinder. Karen Soni is back. So yeah, I think it hits all the marks. Just saying. So let's get down to the nitty gritty here. We got lots to do, very little time to do it. JT, I'm going to turn it over to you now for your world record story.
Alrighty. Well, folks, welcome to this week's world record story. This would be the 98th live show in a row with at least one world record story somewhere in it.
You're right.
And this week, we're going to be talking about something that has to be on your toes. Yes, you have to be on your toes for this one.
Okay.
Where nearly 400 ballerinas all stood en point.
Ooh.
In unison for a whole minute.
Okay.
We do have pictures.
We do.
Nearly 400 ballerinas releved to their toes at the Plaza Hotel to break the current Guinness World Record for the most dancers en point at once, collectively standing on their tiptoes for a minute as photographers captured the moment. The dancers flooded the terrace room and ballroom for the popular Midtown Hotel on Wednesday, excited for their chance to be a part of making ballet history.
Yeah, well, there's only that one picture. I'm a little bummed about that. I thought there was going to be more. But apparently not.
If you look in the World Record channel on Discord, there's another link. That's the original link.
Oh.
This is the link for a different story, but that one I think has a couple other pictures in it. Quote, I feel like I'm a part of something that's bigger than me, unquote, said Sophia Royale, 15, a dancer at the Joffrey Ballet School in Manhattan. The exact tally of ballerinas in the hotel was 353, breaking the previous world record of 306 dancers being en point simultaneously by 47. Previous record was set in 2019 on the TV show Live with Kelly and Ryan, with co-host Kelly Ripa being among the dancers.
Oh, see, it was a publicity stunt.
That one was. This one wasn't. Tina Shee, an adjudicator for Guinness World Records, was there to officially document the new record being sent. She gave them the green light from a microphone and then timed them.
Yeah. So
additionally, the ballerinas had to wear these special point shoes with a rigid toe box to make sure that they were in the proper position safely and that they could not touch or lean on each other. It's got to be hard to do for a minute.
I would say
that's got to be really hard. The Plaza Hotel event was organized by the nonprofit Youth America Grand Prix, which organizes dance competitions to commemorate their 25th anniversary. Quote, the big why of why we're doing it is to really let the world know that dance is a healing force, unquote, says Sergei Gordev, the director of external affairs for YAGP. He also said that dance is a power that brings us connection at a time when we're so disconnected. Many of the dancers at the hotel, who generally range in age from 9 to 19, were already in New York City for the YAGP competition finals this week. Quote, I'll remember this for a really long time. It means a lot because everyone's coming together to do this, unquote. It was said by Leah Owens, a dancer at the South Coast Conservatory in California, whose 14-year-old sister also participated. The new endpoint record will likely be featured in the 2024 edition of Guinness World Records.
Well,
Micaiah says, my toes hurt looking at that.
mine do too. And that's saying a lot.
Yes.
It really is. It's like, ouch.
I mean, you know, that's like holding yourself up with like the 3 fingers on each hand, holding all your body weight up off the ground for a minute, you know? Be very hard to do.
Yeah, and I can't do that at all. And I don't even want to try.
I used to be able to, but then I got out of the Army, so.
Been there, done that. Got a t-shirt.
So there you go, folks. That was the Sully Show's Guinness World Record story for the 98th live show in a row. By the way, credit where credit is due. Got that story from the one and only Lady Death. Thank you again, my dear, for that story.
Yeah. Sorry, I have the hiccups all of a sudden.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you're trying to talk and all hell breaks loose and you're like, your whole body goes into convulsions. Had to do a nice little sip. Nice little sip of the drink. Well,
maybe that's what caused the hiccups.
No, I really don't know what caused the hiccups, to be honest. It was weird, though. Very weird. So, let's move along. Because, like I said, we got almost a full prep sheet. A couple of articles that we didn't get to. So, the question then becomes, what do we do next?
Whatever we want.
True. Well, I think I'll bring up something that we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks. And since we did the trailer park a little bit earlier, an article was brought to my attention after we did this whole thing on The Crow. The Crow coming out with a reboot, and Bill Skarsgård playing Eric Draven, and how he looks nothing like the Eric Draven in the comic books, and how it looks like it's not going to be good. Obviously, I'm not going to see it in the movie theater, but that's besides the point. But Big Tank brought up an article that Screen Rant had done. Now, Screen Rant does not sponsor this show, and I take what they say with a grain of salt when it comes to Screen Rant. Mostly because it's more opinion pieces than anything. And the article that they brought out was the 8 upcoming movie reboots and remakes they are looking forward to.
This should be interesting.
I would say that this article is a split decision. And the only reason why I say that is because, one, they start with The Crow. I'm not going to go on a huge tangent on The Crow because I've already done that. JT, have you seen the original Crow?
Yes.
You have. Okay. So you've seen The Crow. What did you, as an outsider, what did you think of it?
Didn't like it.
Didn't like it. Okay. That's fine.
Wasn't my thing. Wasn't my thing.
Wasn't your thing, but you watched it. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Which obviously that spawned off 3 sequels. City of Angels, which was released in the theaters a couple of years later. And then there were 2 more. and I'm not joking by saying there were 2 more. Because the 2 more that I'm talking about, well, one of them yeah.
That good, huh?
Yeah, The Crow's Salvation, which, yeah, it was a 5.4 on the Rotten Tomato meter. Not big. Not big. Did star Kirsten Dunst, though. I don't know why, but it did.
Nakaya says that she watched the second one and will never watch it again.
Yeah, City of Angels was weird. It was like they were trying to be their own, but also copy what they did with The Crow. You know? Mr. Mess says they are all not worth watching. Well, that's true. Crow Salvation, yeah. I mean, the good thing is it had Jodie Lynn O'Keefe. She's pretty good. But yeah, that one came out in 2000. And then there was The Crow Wicked Prayer. I still don't know what to make of The Crow Wicked Prayer, to be honest. Starred Tara Reid, Edward Furlong, David Boreanaz. I mean, Dennis Hopper was in it. He played El Nino. Not gonna lie. Played El Nino, Dennis Hopper. Yep. But there's just so many times you can bring back a character from the dead. And don't get me wrong, these sequels had nothing to do with the comic books. They created their own characters. That is what it is. The only acceptable one, to be honest, is just The Crow. Well, go on to number 2. We have The Naked Gun. Now, I don't know about you, but I love the Naked Gun movies. Absolutely love them. Leslie Nielsen nailed it as that serious cop doing comedic things without laughing or breaking, a serious thing. Right? It was the stuff in the background that happened. Well, supposedly this reboot is not a reboot or a remake, but it's a potential sequel that is supposed to reboot the series. Because Liam Neeson is starring in this. And he plays the son of Detective Frank Drebin. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. I don't know how I feel about it. Now, according to Screen Rant, apparently Seth MacFarlane is now helming the project. Now, I don't know if he's directing it, but I know he's executive producing it.
No, Akiva Schaffer is director.
Is directing it. But
yes.
But Seth MacFarlane is now the, hey, I'm the showrunner type guy. I'm the head honcho, the main squeeze. So,
well,
it has
they make an interesting statement in here.
Yeah.
Where they say Neeson's unique comedic timing is sure to bring a fresh perspective to the character while still capturing the essence of the late Leslie Nielsen's unforgettable portrayal.
Yes. Now, supposedly,
tricky thing to do.
Supposedly, Liam Neeson is very nervous about this too.
Well, I've never really thought of Liam Neeson as a comedy kind of person.
Well, that's what they said about Leslie Nielsen. Because he's done a lot of roles that were very serious roles.
Mm-hmm.
They just added him to comedy type stuff, and it worked.
But Leslie Nielsen had the face.
Yes, he did.
Leslie Nielsen had the face that worked no matter which way it went.
Agreed.
Whereas Liam Neeson is the guy that you look at him and go, don't mess with him. He's looking for his daughter.
Yep.
Yep.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Thank you.
Just saying. Number 6.
It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see for sure.
Yeah, I want to give it a chance. I do. I want to give it a chance. So we'll see how it goes around. Now, next on the list, which has been being mentioned numerous times over the last couple of years, is Blade. Now, for those Marvel enthusiasts out there, people think X-Men came first. No. People think Blade came first. No. People think the Punisher came first. No. Big Tank nailed it on the head. Howard the Duck. Yes, Howard the Duck was actually the first comic book movie for Marvel, like in the theaters. I don't count the Captain America TV shows that are out there that I have, but that's besides the point. But Blade, on the other hand, Blade was the first successful franchise for Marvel. The first successful franchise, which spawned X-Men and Spider-Man and all of these other movies that we have today. Yes, you heard me right. Blade. If it wasn't for Blade, X-Men and Spider-Man would not have been as big as they are. And don't get me wrong, Spider-Man, everybody wanted to see him on the big screen anyway. But And I stress the but because Big Tank and I actually talked about this off the air a couple of weeks ago, where he's like, I don't want another Blade reboot. So my response was, why? Because Blade is now under Marvel Studios. Now, don't get me wrong. Phase 4 has been hit or miss. Phase 5 is looking pretty good right now. Except for the Marvels. That's a whole nother ballgame.
Well, here's the kicker of it all.
Mm-hmm.
They're also looking as Blade being a part of their characters involved in crossover events.
Yes.
Within the MCU, things such as Avengers Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So it's only that in itself has caused the interest and enthusiasm
Bring on
surrounding
the
the film
Daywalker.
to have grown.
Yeah. Bring on the Daywalker. Let's have some fun with this. But then we go into the next one, which is a reboot of sorts, but it's not. I think it's just another sequel, and that's Final Destination. Now, for all of us Final Destination fans, the first one was obviously the best. Concept that had really never been done before in a movie for horror was Final Destination. The second one just made us Gen Xers driving on highways fear log trucks. Third one, a roller coaster. But, each one has its ups and downs. So why not bring out a new Final Destination to bring the crowd back? So, yeah, it's Death's design. Mr. Mess says, let's traumatize a new generation. Yes. Let's.
I like the release date. 2025-00-00.
There it is. Well, yeah, because it's sometime into 2025. What that'll be, not sure. The next one on the list is the Chronicles of Narnia.
Oh, God.
Now, I didn't know they were going to be rebooting these, but I think that's because Disney lost the rights to Chronicles of Narnia. because originally they had the rights for it. That's where Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, the Dawn Treader, like it's all there. It's all under Disney. This time it's going to be on Netflix. Which to me, if you're going to do it on Netflix, why don't you just make it into a series and do season 1 as The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Season 2 would be book 2, and so on and so forth. At least that
would make sense.
Yeah, it would make sense. Number 3 on the list, supposedly coming out this year, Nosferatu. Not Dracula, not Bram Stoker's Dracula, Nosferatu. They are finally remaking the 1922 film Nosferatu. I have mixed feelings on this, just because as a filmmaker, Nosferatu was absolutely amazing. So, yeah. It's going to star Nicholas Hoult, starring Nicholas Hoult, Lily Rose Depp, William Dafoe. Should be interesting, but I don't know. It's such an iconic film. Like, just like Ben-Hur, you don't do Ben-Hur, okay?
Right.
Mr. Mess with updated technology, it could be interesting, but they could ruin it too. Agreed.
Toss of the coin.
Agreed. The next one, Speak No Evil. Now, Speak No Evil was actually it's a foreign film. I think it was a Danish film at one point.
Right. Danish horror film.
Where they wanted to Americanize it and do whatever they need to do, but it tangles the fearless examination of the dangers of trusting strangers, and the divisive, dark ending of that movie has stirred up numerous debates. So if you've seen the Danish version, yay. We're just getting an American side now. It's really all it is. 2 years apart. The trailer does look interesting. I haven't shown it on air, but maybe we'll do that next trailer park, because I don't remember when it's coming out. But then they also have number 1 that they're
September.
Which one?
September 13th. September 13th is when that comes out.
September 13th. Okay, perfect. Right around my birthday. I love it. Now, the last one that they have is number 1 that they cannot wait for. Twisters.
July 19th.
Now, I know I showed the trailer, well, at least the teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they've actually released a official trailer. But, yeah, I still have mixed feelings on this. I'm not anticipating this at all. I'm really not.
Well, they're describing this one as a loose sequel.
Sure.
A loose sequel.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
They're associating it with, but it still has nothing to do with, I guess, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, they can't even really talk about the film because there's not much released about it.
Right.
But I'm calling it now. One of the main characters is definitely going to be the child of Bill Pullman and Helen Hunt. Guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Guarantee it. But now you know why I take Screen Rant with a grain of salt. Because...
Well, and, Helen Hunt's supposed to be in it to reprise her role as Joe.
But is she?
The film is likely to pay homage to the late Bill Paxton.
So if I look up the cast right now, Glenn Powell.
It says little details exist about the film, but Helen Hunt is expected to reprise her role as Joe.
So
expected.
Yeah, I just went through IMDb. Nope. She's not even listed.
Maybe they just didn't put her on there.
Not even listed.
Have to wait and see.
We do have to wait and see. Yes.
Yeah.
So interesting stuff when it comes to Screen Rant. Again, nothing against them, but most
Grain
of
of salt or grain of sand, because a grain of sand is smaller than a grain of salt.
You know what? I like that one. I agree. I'll change it. Grain of sand.
There you go.
Perfect. Love it.
Like that one?
I do like that one. Yes, I do. It's wonderful stuff. I'm saying wonderful just to see if I can get Echo's attention.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Absolutely wonderful.
Well, anyway. That leads me into some interesting things that we've talked about over the past as well.
Right.
That,
you want to do that, or do you want to do I Can't Believe?
Well, I guess it depends on how long that one is.
No, it's pretty long.
Oh, yeah, there's
25.
Wow, yeah. Yeah.
We'll save that for next week.
We'll save that for next week. Next week, we're going to talk about celebrity memorabilia. Celebrity memorabilia and how much it auctioned off for. That'll be in the first hour of the show.
I mean, we've had some really neat stuff here as of late. You know, the Star Wars prop that was used in the movie.
Yep.
You know, some of Prince's clothes and that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, if we're going to do that next week, we're going to do this now. It's time for I Can't Believe I Read That! That's right. It's time for I Can't Believe I Read That, where we take 5 news articles from the good old interwebs, and we bring them to your attention because you need to know about them. That's right, you do. You need to know about them. Hands down, 100%. Because I guarantee you probably haven't seen these. You haven't seen them at all. If you have an article that you want to have as a part of this, where you read the title and you just go, what did I just read? Yeah. Perfect. Perfect for I Can't Believe I Read That. Send it to us in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. It's real simple, real easy. Post a link and we'll give credit where credit is due. Now, Lady Death has been on a roll with our show prep, and I thank her all the time, because without her, the show prep would be getting done 5 minutes before the show, and it wouldn't be completed until I hit live and we go live. So, Lady Death,
it wouldn't be as good either.
Also true. So, Lady Death, thank you. Thank you for helping. This first one, Tampa, Florida. Tampa, Florida.
There you go.
Tampa, Florida. And I quote, "I was concerned for my children." End quote. Now that's very open-ended, if you think about it.
Very much so.
Very, very much so open-ended. Trio of German Shepherds jump into a woman's car during a daycare drop-off.
Hey, what?
Yep, you heard me right. Trio of German Shepherds jumped into a woman's car during a daycare drop-off.
I can see why she was worried.
Agreed. Because a St. Petersburg woman had what she called a, quote, scary encounter with 3 strange German Shepherds who jumped into the front of her seat as she was dropping off her child at daycare. Kendra Clark told News Channel 8 that she had left her car door open as she walked her 1-year-old to the front door of the daycare. First of all,
Mistake number one.
Yeah, mistake number one. Because with the rise in car theft, even in Florida, take your key out of the freaking engine and close the damn door. Just putting it out there. She turned around and there the dogs were, right in the front seat of her car. She even took a picture. She had time to take a picture.
Must not have been too worried about it then. No, I'm terrified for my kids, but wait a minute, let me take a picture.
Well, I mean, she was walking her kid in the building, so,
Say doggy treat. Click.
Yay, doggy treats. We like doggy treats. Mm-hmm,
Yes, we do. Especially the peanut butter flavored ones.
Oh, yes. Tagalongs are wonderful. It's a drug, and I'm addicted to it. So here's the picture of the dogs right there, sitting right in the front seat of her car. So again, I say, why wasn't your car door closed?
Or the back door.
I mean, I think...
Because the back door is open too.
Yeah, the back door is open too. But I think I'm making a reasonable question here.
You are.
Well, the dogs then turned around and walked towards the car, and she's screaming, "You better not get in my car!" And they did anyway. Because, a German Shepherd's going to listen to you that doesn't know you. However, her 8-year-old daughter was still in the back seat. So she rushed to pull her out, which is why the back door was open. Babysitter went into her house to try to bribe them with fish sticks.
Yeah.
Fish sticks.
I agree with your exasperation there.
Quote, "It did not work. They would not get out of my car, so I called the police." End quote.
Well, ma'am, the problem is those are our drug dogs, and they've all three hit on your car. We sent them out on roaming patrol.
Fish sticks. Who tries to bribe a dog with fish sticks? Who?
Yeah, because she really had no reason to be panicked anymore because her kid was out of the car.
Yeah.
So,
now, don't
grabbing
get
the
me
first
wrong.
thing available, I guess.
Now, don't get me wrong. I can understand her being nervous and, anxious because you don't know the dogs. You don't. You don't know the dogs. You don't know what they're capable of. I get it. I do. And she even says that. She says, "I don't know if they were vicious or not." Completely understandable. And it's a normal thing.
Best thing she could have done.
Yeah.
Was grab a couple of tennis balls.
Yeah. I don't. Fish sticks. Fish sticks to get 3 dogs out of a car. No. St. Petersburg police were able to get the 3 dogs out of Clark's vehicle and into the back of their patrol car, saying in a Facebook post that the dogs were taken to, I know I'm going to destroy this, Pinellas? Yeah, Pinellas. Pinellas Animal Urgent Care until they were returned to their owner. So, yeah. Now I can understand why Lady Death put that on there.
Just because of the fish sticks.
Want to say hi to Jim, who just came into the chat room. Hello, sir. You came in at a great time. And it looks like, what is it? They're passing the TikTok ban
They passed the TikTok ban.
Because, you know, we don't have more important things to worry about, but that's besides the point.
Well, you know, besides the fact people are freaking out about it like they're going to shut it down automatically. It's not even going to take effect for 9 months at the soonest.
True.
TikTok's already said they're going to take it to court, so it may never actually go into effect at all.
It's
so
going to get
don't even worry about
worse. Like, listen, there's no reason for that bullshit, but that's besides the point. We're not even.
Besides the fact, somebody can create another version of TikTok to do the exact same damn thing.
Oh yeah, there already is. There already is. Hell, Facebook
That's
Reels.
why we're not even worried about it.
Facebook Reels does the same freaking thing.
Yep.
But that's besides.
Not gonna worry about it. But anyway.
Ooh,
So that was in Florida.
Yes, it was.
So we're gonna take a trip up the coast and a little to the west.
Okay.
To a place that's not too far away from Miss Lady Death herself.
Oh.
A lovely place called Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Oh, and there's video.
I don't know if there is or not. Mine's no video is loaded. I've got 0 minutes of 0 minutes.
You have to hit play.
I can't hit play.
I was able to hit play.
Well, then I won't talk about it because we're going to let the video say it all.
Well, at least say what the title is.
No.
Introduce the damn article.
Wisconsin authorities discover cocaine infused into rollerblade wheels.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In a package from Colombia. Hey, A+ for creativity.
Jesus Christ!
A+ for creativity. Let's go ahead and start the video.
God damn it, Leroy.
Let's do this. This is going to be great.
Kenosha, Wisconsin. The sheriff's department says local and federal officers seized a pair of rollerblades that had wheels infused with cocaine. They came from Bogota, Colombia, and were delivered to a home in Kenosha. The sheriff's department says a search of the home turned up roughly $35,000 in cocaine, cash, forged documents, including Colombian identification cards.
I mean, you gotta give them credit for creativity.
Now the
You
question
gotta
is,
give them credit for creativity because that's pretty freaking creative.
the question is, how do you use that cocaine if they're infused in the wheels?
Oh, I'm sure they created a way to infuse them.
Let's melt.
They have a way to unfuse them.
Yeah.
Special thank you to Nakaya's son Alex for that
Oh,
story.
thank you,
she
Alex.
gave that to him.
That's
We
crazy.
greatly appreciate it.
That is.
Yeah, and I mean the video pretty much covered everything that's in the article too. So
I mean that's crazy.
it is. It is.
I thought that we heard it all, but apparently not so much.
Mr. Mess says that Blind Al is going to be upset that her order got seized.
Right?
So where are we going from Wisconsin for this one, my friend?
Well, let's take a look here. The Arlington neighborhood.
Ooh.
Yeah, Arlington. This is a mess. Massive herd of goats found.
Okay.
Roaming around an Arlington neighborhood.
Nice.
Mr. Mess says, I'm a mess. That is true, sir.
That's the name.
You are.
That's why you fit in so well here.
I love when the article starts off with things got hairy.
As long as that line's not used in a story about a barber shop, I'm okay with it.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Or a story involving Gorilla Glue. Just saying.
I'm going this way.
Just putting it out there. Well,
just putting it out there.
Arlington police responded to an interesting call on Tuesday morning when someone reported a large herd of goats had escaped from their enclosure. Now, the news article does actually have a video from the news outlet. However, and I stress the however, it's not playing. But,
and he stresses the butt,
Arlington Police Department released body cam footage.
Nice. Even better.
I told you, it's a bunch of goats. They don't have a choice. I don't know.
Oh, mind you, they have vehicles everywhere blocking the road, as you can see. And here they are. There are the goats.
You got a runner, Stan.
We're in pursuit.
That's a lot of goats.
Go, goats, go. Back to where you came from, please.
Hey, who's in charge here? Can I talk to who's in charge?
They blocked off the whole road.
I just went around them.
Dude, this is the most insane thing I've ever. Come on, goats.
See, he should have just gone, here, go.
Well, that's what
and they would have come back
clapping.
to him.
Sure don't. I didn't know we had goats.
I'm gonna tell you right, body cam footage of stuff like this is the best. It really is. It's the best because hearing the audio from the body cam of these cops or whoever has it, and they're just like, I didn't even know.
In this case, it happens to be Officer Tim Cisco.
Yes. Let's go on. I mean, he's even like stomping his feet now. Come on, keep it going. But they even have, like, if you look in the distance of this video, you can see the cop car all the way in the back. Oh,
well, no, everybody stick together.
Success.
They got him back. That was a lot of police that they needed to divert to get all these goats back to their enclosure.
Well, you know, they like to have, like, you know, 2 officers per individual. So, you know, maybe it's the same thing in case of goats.
That was like, that's going to be one of those stories. And let's just say this is a rookie cop. I don't know how long this cop has been on the force or anything, but let's just say he's a rookie cop, right? Maybe just been done a year. So maybe he's just not a rookie. Like, he's just over that line, right?
Right.
And you get that call. And you and your buddies, your coworkers, your other fellow officers are all reporting to this call. And you go, well, shit, how are we going to do this? And no one is going to believe us.
Yeah.
Flip those
it's even
cameras on.
better if the guy that, you know, the video is from is like the most seasoned officer they have on the roads.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
For him to say, what the hell?
Yeah. Big Tank says, this will be the story the old timer tells the probie that they won't believe. It's on the internet now. There's footage.
Yup.
You have no choice but to believe it. No choice.
God love it. Where'd that happen at?
That was in Arlington.
No, I mean Arlington, Texas.
It just says Arlington. It doesn't say.
So
yeah, it doesn't
Didn't
say
say
if
what
it's
state.
Texas or not. It just says Arlington.
We'll guess. We'll guess.
I'm gonna say Texas, only because a lot of the cops in the video were wearing T-shirts, and this happened in February of this year, so it's possible that it was Texas.
Good reason.
Yeah.
Good reason. Well, we're going to go from Arlington, we're assuming Texas, all the way to Philly.
Philadelphia.
Yes, Philadelphia, where something was stolen from a parked car.
Huh?
Yes. Something was stolen from a parked car.
Please elaborate.
Philadelphia police are searching for a man who stole approximately $100,000 worth of something that's in my body at this point in time. Spinal implants.
What?
$100,000 worth of spinal implants from a vehicle in a parking garage back on February 19th, about 4:30 a.m. Subject was wearing a surgical mask and all dark clothing.
Isn't that usually how it works?
Usually, yeah. About 26 implants were stolen as part of the theft.
Oh,
the theft is causing concerns in the local medical community about the potential impact on patients awaiting spinal surgery. It is currently unclear to the person who owned the vehicle that it is currently unclear who owned the vehicle the implants were stolen from. Beckers has reached out to the Philadelphia Police Department and will update the article when they have more information. Those spinal implants, man, are valuable.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yes. Yes.
So this was February.
Mm-hmm.
There's gotta
February
be
23rd was when it happened.
There's got to be some type of update by now.
You would think. Let's see here. Let's see. Update.
I mean, you would think there would be something. I mean, Fox News covered it. Oh, wait, did I say it right? I'm sorry. I didn't say it right. Fox News.
Fox News.
Fox News.
You know what? I am not seeing anything.
You would think there would be an update by now. Huh. Well, ain't that some shit?
Well, there is one about some bourbon that was stolen from a tractor trailer.
Yeah. Well, from there, we're going to head on over to, let's see. Where is it here? Doesn't
Which
say.
way did they go, George?
Doesn't say. Oh, Ohio. Okay. Steubenville, Ohio. Steubenville, Ohio is where we're going to go. And, quote.
It says it right in the title.
Well, yeah. Well, I wanted to know where in Ohio.
Right.
Just, Ohio could be anywhere in Ohio.
Yeah.
I wanted Steubenville. Steubenville, Ohio. Quote, "My Stanley Cup saves my life." End quote.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd that happen?
A woman says her tumbler stopped a bullet. Interesting.
Okay. So it can survive fires.
Yep. Which we've seen.
And still hold its ice.
Yep. We've seen that.
And now it stops bullets.
Yeah. Well, a woman from Steubenville says that she was at home with her fiance on February 12th of this year when bullets began flying into her house. She says one of them hit her Stanley Cup. Interesting.
Where was it in relation to where she was?
Well, apparently, according to her, it deflected a stray bullet that came into her house and kept it from hitting her. She and her fiance were at home. They heard several gunshots ring outside, and it was more of a freak accident, honestly. Her fiance, David, and I were talking about something, and then we heard about 7 or 8 gunshots, and then one really loud bang. It entered my house. She gave her name as Rachel, but withheld her last name to protect her safety. Yeah. Ooh, there's actually video.
Video, yeah.
Ooh. Let's see. Stanley Cup saves my life when there's a shot out in front of my house. Rachel, who's 22, and she did post it on TikTok. Let's show the video, shall we? And it's not just a, hey, I'm gonna, show this and that. It's there's a bullet hole right in the wall.
Right.
Let's do that. There we go.
Interesting.
So here's the video.
So they gonna buy her a new house?
I doubt it. Ah.
Or maybe just pay to fix your wall.
Play. Oh, look at that. Oh, so there's the bullet hole. There's a spray bottle. And there's that ricochet off of the Stanley. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Oof.
That's crazy. One of the comments on the video is, I'm convinced Stanleys are immortal.
Right? Right? It's craziness right there. Well, that, my friends.
Wait, there's a second video. It says, for some incredulous viewers, Rachel posted a second video. It's got nearly 500,000 views, showing the bullet on the floor and police surveying their home because there were people that were saying things like, that's bullshit.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take a look real quick. And all right, here we go. So, oh yeah, look at that. There's the hole. There's the bullet. Look at that. Huh.
Sorry, didn't realize what time it was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That
Absolutely
is
crazy. That, my friends, is this week's I Can't Believe I Read That. If you have an article that you want to send it to us, where you just go, huh? By all means, post it in our I Can't Believe I Read That Discord channel. It's free to do, free to sign up for, and free to download. And you won't get any ads either. None of this Facebook bullshit where you get a sponsor every 5 seconds. Oh,
right.
Who said that? Let's do this.
You people are idiots. Welcome back, dumbass. Dumbass. Got anything for that, dumbass? Well, April Fool, dumbass.
It's time for the Dumbass of the Week.
Dumbasses. Dumbass. You dumbasses? 300 million sperm. That's the one that got through.
Yes! That is the one that got through. It is now time for the Dumbass of the Week, where we take all those wonderful, stupid people on the good old interwebs and, well, we bring that one special person to the forefront. Carol's leaving so soon. I know.
Sorry, Carol. You have a good night, my friend. And good luck moving. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yeah. It'll be wonderful, I tell you. Wonderful. Well, this week's dumbass, obviously given to us by Lady Death, because she has been on a roll when it comes to things. We're going back to Florida. Going back to Florida. See this man right here? Better get used to seeing his face. Because that man
is an idiot. Hey, Carol says, wait, nope, staying here. I can't miss the dumbass.
No, you really can't. This man from Miami says that an airport bomb threat was an attempt to flirt. Yep, that's right. You heard me right. An attempt to flirt.
You know, I had my screw you comment all figured out until I opened this.
You're welcome.
Now it's going to have to be a two-parter.
Miami man told deputies he was trying to be funny and flirt with another passenger at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport by saying he had a bomb in his bag. Obviously, there was no bomb, but the remark bombed in the eyes of the law. That's a knee slapper right there. Knee slapper. Alan Berinsky, 70, who lives in the Spring Garden neighborhood, made the comment on Friday, according to the Broward Sheriff's Office. 2 witnesses told deputies that while sitting at gate G11 in Terminal 4, they heard Berinsky tell the other passenger something along the lines of, "If the bomb in my bag goes off prematurely, I apologize to your family in advance." Hang on.
I'm going to slap the stupid out of you, boy.
God damn it, Leroy. Leroy, you were just stupid as hell.
That's so bad it gave me an instant freaking migraine.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ha, you fool! You fell victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known is this: never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Yep. Borinsky explained that he was trying to flirt and he knew what he said was wrong. A little too late, my friend. Little too late.
I hope she was cute enough to justify the felony charge and the $7,500 bail.
Yeah. A judge did find probable cause to charge him with making a false bomb report, which is a second-degree felony, and he also pleaded not guilty to the judge as well. So, yeah, that, my friends, is this week's Dumbass of the Week. If you have a contender, please, by all means, send it to us to accidentalpunch@gmail.com or post it in our Dumbass of the Week Discord channel. We got to get out of here. It's getting late. We got to get out of here. So, yeah, JT, my friend, go for it.
Yeah, if you want to follow me, JT, you can do it in a couple of different places. To follow the music, facebook.com/JT Hollis fan page, or on the interwebs at jthollismusic.com for the woodworking. Facebook.com/Veteran Garden Deco, or on the interwebs. Check us out at vgdshop.com.
That's right. You can also follow me on all of the social media networks. Facebook.com/The Sully Show, as well as Facebook.com/Accidental Punch. You can also follow me on X at The Sully Show, at Accidental Punch. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Accidental Punch. Are you seeing a trend yet? Maybe.
No.
Just a little bit. Who knows?
No.
But we like to have fun, that's for sure. Don't forget, every Monday night, as of right now, we are working on 2 Ewoks in the Park, where we are talking about each and every episode of The Bad Batch. So if you haven't watched it yet, hurry up and watch it. We're on episode 6 for next week. It's going to be great. Next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget, we are live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Accidental Punch TV for The Sully Show. Stick around for a raid, because we're going to have some fun. once we get into another chat room and give the love. Keep staying positive, everybody, and please, by all means, spread the word, because if we can get one more person from each of you to watch the show, we'll have doubled our viewership. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great one, everybody, and be safe.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
You're listening to The Sully Show.
They got the mustard.
Screw you. Part 1. Alan, flirting is a Reese's heart or a flower, okay? Part 2. You know what? Stanley Cups are awesome. They can survive a fire. They can survive a bullet shot. But can it survive a visit to my outhouse? Doubt it.
Yep, that happened, folks. That happened. All right, everybody, we do have to get out of here. I do appreciate every single one of you. Make sure you use Punchers Unite with the Accidental Punch logos. It's right there in the chat. By all means, you can copy and paste it as long as you're a subscriber to our channel. It is possible. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. And let's have some fun. We're going to go raid Viking Brewer and annoy the living hell out of him because why not? We love him and he loves to support us as well. So the raid starts now. We'll see you guys next week. The show's over. Goodbye, everybody. The raid begins in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Later.